morning, Cucumber Squad. Right, moving on. 21 Pilots, Mulberry Street. Now, we did Never Take It, was the last one that we did. The actual structure of this album is very cool. Straight from the, Good Day to Choker, to Stay Away, to The Outside, to Saturday, to Never Take It. It's got a really nice, mix of of sounds, which I think is really cool, and mix of messages, but somehow it's tying in, and it's tying very strongly into obviously the whole Dima story as well. You could see 21 Pilots, you can interpret their music many different ways, right? Even the last one you could interpret it with regards to like the Dima story, but I thought that was a very political song. But yeah, let's move on to Mulberry Street, man. Let's see what we got over here. I think this one was also, I think they were all in the live stream actually, to be honest, but yeah, let's see what we got. Let's go. Yeah.
Keep your bliss, there's nothing wrong with this. Yeah.
I like that. Keep your bliss, keep your blissfulness about you. There's nothing wrong with it. Awesome. Very light.
Keep your bliss, there's nothing wrong with this. Keep your sunny days, leave us in the rain. Tie strings to our hands and feet to rain on your parade.
Hey, fire. You can keep your sunny days, right? We'll keep our rainy days. We're used to this. You know what I mean? We're used to this. We've embraced this. So it's kind of saying like, okay, your days might be brighter than mine, but you know what? We found some solace in the rain, right? So tie some strings to our hands and feet so that we can rain on your parade. It's very fire. That whole wordplay is very cool. It's almost as if we're like puppeteers, all right? Very cool. I like that.
To our hands and feet to rain on your parade.
Awesome.
You can have the weekends. We will live between them. Keep your pills, save your breath, and don't ever forget.
I love that. I love the fact that, you see, this is again with regards to the days of the week, right? It's a major theme in this one over here. So he says you can keep the weekend because the weekend was not a good time for Tyler Joseph, specifically on Sunday, right? And even when you look at Saturday, the way he's like mixed it up, I think he skipped Sunday completely. He's done Saturday, Wednesday, and a Monday, I think it was. And you say, like, you can keep the weekends, we will live between them, right? We will live between those dark days, right? So keep your pills. What did he say? Keep your pills. That was fire.
Weekends, we will live between them. Keep your pills, save your breath, and don't ever forget. Get out of our way.
Love it. Saying keep your pulse, hold your breath, and just get out of our way. Right? We don't want your pulse. We don't need this to be managed anymore. We've reached a point. And I'm thinking about, he's talking about himself and as the Clickies. Like, we've reached a point where we're okay with where we are. We no longer need to be managed, right? Via pulls. All you need to do is just get out of our way, right? And let us just embrace who we are in the rain. Whether you like it or you don't like it, this is who we are. I like that. I mean, let's do it there.
Get out of our way. We're moving sideways. Welcome to Mulberry Street. Yeah. So move out of our way. We're pushing sideways. Keep Sidewalk under your feet.
Now this song for me actually has like keep out of our way. We're pushing sideways, so it's fine. We're actually not following the lines. We're not following the hordes of people that are going straight in single file like sheep, right? We pushing sideways. We doing things differently over here. This for me plays into, firstly, the outside, right? Where like, everyone's standing in line, saying, again, he's trying to reinforce that I'm outside of this, I'm outside of the norm. I'm kind of like an outlier now because I'm seeing things differently. So I'm no longer in that line with everybody nodding. And then also playing into, if you guys remember March to the Sea, right? Everybody in single file marching to the sea because, everyone was in that same sort of headspace. So he's like, get out of my way. We're pushing sideways this time around, right? We're not following everybody else, the rest of society. We're now doing something different. We're pushing sideways. I like that. Again, just playing into the new era.
Sideways, keep sidewalk under your feet.
I like that.
Ain't no sunny skies till you finally realize that everybody relies on synthetic.
I'm just thinking about that sidewalk. We got sidewalk, or keep the sidewalk under your feet, as if he's saying that keep sidewalk under your feet, right? I'm not entirely sure if he's saying like as in terms of like the clickies or him himself, but saying you can have the sidewalk, right? Because that's where you all travel on, right? That's where you all walk on. We're pushing sideways, right? We're getting off the sidewalk, right? Where every single person, that's where the whole of society is traveling. That's basically what I'm saying.
Ain't no sunny skies till you finally realize that everybody relies on synthetic highs. They find
ain't no sunny skies until you realize that everybody relies on synthetic highs. I love that. That's so poetic. Again, how many times have I spoken to you about the vices in terms of when people are going through dark times, people go to the vices, which are synthetic, to keep their spirits up. But it actually just gets worse, right? It gets way worse, right? It's almost like it's a fake sunny day, right? Because it's like you need all these substances to sort of keep you propped up. And a lot of people, I'd say, a major portion of society, I'd say the large part of society actually use vices to get through life or through dark times. I like that.
everybody relies on synthetic highs. They find someone to prescribe. Keep your bliss, there's nothing wrong with this. We just wanna feel it all. Keep your pills, save your breath, and don't ever forget. Get out of our way, we're moving sideways. Welcome to Mulberry.
I'm just thinking about that, that keep your pills. It's almost like he's also reinforcing that it's nothing wrong with where you are, regardless of who you are and where you are in life, right? There's nothing wrong with having the sunny days, and there's nothing wrong with having the rainy days, essentially. But he's kind of bringing light to it, because there's a lot of judgment in that, and it's like, why, this guy's always depressed, or this guy's, always anxious, or whatever else. He's saying it's okay, right? We're pushing sideways, but you can still keep doing what you do. Maybe I'm trying to package the song a little bit, but I love the sound of it already. But it's still getting me a little bit in terms of how I'm trying to nail down something in my head for it.
We're moving sideways. Welcome to Mulberry Street. Yeah. So move out of our way. We're pushing sideways. Keep sidewalk under your feet.
Beautiful instrumentation.
When times are the best and I'm on the edge, I'll listen for a song in the distance.
Mulberry Street, so good to see you. Mulberry Street, so good to see you.
I'm kind of feeling like Mulberry Street is this avenue, right? And it's almost like it's this avenue of mulberry, so it's sweetness. It's also like, if you actually think of a mulberry, it's got all those little cells that group together, essentially, like a berry, right? So it's like a congregation of people on this street. This is where we found our sweetness. This is where we found that we can be whoever we want to be, right? So when you hear the sound in the distance, it's coming from Mulberry Street, right? Because this is the street, this is the avenue that we can all congregate together like a mulberry and have sweeter days. It could mean something completely different. Obviously, it could be just talking about a street somewhere. Who knows? You know what I mean? But that's how I'm sort of like perceive. Maybe I'm going too far into it, but that's my analysis for now.
Mulberry Street, so good to see you. Mulberry Street, so good to
Like
see
it.
you.
Beautiful.
Mulberry Street.
And don't ever forget, get out of our way. We're moving sideways. Welcome to Mulberry Street. Yeah, so move out of our way. We're pushing sideways. Keep sidewalk under your feet. Get out of our way. We're moving sideways. Welcome to
It's funny because this is usually not my kind of sound, but as you go through the album, for some odd reason, like I'm liking it not because I particularly like the song that much. It's because for some odd reason the mix is working. I can't explain it to you. Like this is not, I'll be honest with you, it's not particularly my type of sound. I'm not usually a big fan of this kind of thing, but I don't mind it for some odd reason, and I don't know why. I don't know why I don't mind this. Like usually this kind of sound would bug me, and it's not.
We're moving sideways. Welcome to Mulberry Street. Yeah, so move out of our way. We're pushing sideways. Get sidewalk under your feet.
So good to see you.
Keep your bliss. There's nothing wrong with this. No.
The way he says keep your bliss almost sounds like keep your place. Right? So keep your place in society, keep your place in line. But it's almost like he's playing with place and bliss. Maybe I'm reaching over here, but that's what it sounds like. I don't know why I like it. I can't explain to you why I like it. There's like, look, I interpreted the way I interpreted that song, essentially. So the Mulberry Street. I might be wrong. You guys will obviously let me know down below what your interpretations are. It could be many with 21 Pilots, like I've said before, right? But like I said, this is not my particular like sound. It's still not my favorite song in the album, right? I still say that up until this point, my favorite songs are Never Take It, Shy Away, and Choker. Those are my three favorites so far. This one's not my favorite, but usually it wouldn't be like anything for me. Never mind, like not my favorite. Like the sound wouldn't be for me at all. And for some odd reason, I don't know why, it works for some odd reason. I don't know. Anyway, I'll catch you in the next one. Love you all, man. Please stay safe, please stay healthy. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.